good thing. Yes, yeah, my Bassa goes in when you. Yeah. So I wrote this song called Liberia. I think most of you guys heard it around the Independence Day, and it went viral on TikTok. About 2 million people. And this one Saturday, somebody tagged me. Oh, your music on the executive master page. I was like, damn, well, I'm getting closer. You know what I mean? The Bassa we're coming up. DJ, let's go on. Everybody stand on your feet. Destination on the coast of West Africa. Do you know her name? Liberia, Liberia. Do you know her name? Liberia, Liberia. Man, I hope and liberty. A land where dreams can still be free. From the mountains to the sea. Liberia belongs to me. My father comes from there. Liberia, Liberia. My mother comes from there. Liberia, Liberia. My family comes from there. Liberia, Liberia. And I'm proud to call it home. Liberia, Liberia. Anytime and anytime, together we are one. From the fight to every land, from the mountain crying crew, one big four, one big sun, white and blue. And our stories may not be the same. We are joined by one tomorrow, and united by one day. Kiss the flag and let it fly. Let our voices reach the sky. Peace and unity will be one day. Our home and kingdom. My father comes from there. My mother comes from there. My family comes from there. And I'm proud to call it home. From the bottom of every land, from the mountain grand crew, one is up, one is good, red, white, and blue. And our stories may not be the same, yet one by one tomorrow, and united by one day. Lift the flag and let it fly, let our voices reach the sky. Peace and unity will sing, one day, our home and kingdom. You can have your seat. And I wrote this song. There was no inspiration on this song. I don't want to lie. People can say, oh, I had inspiration there. There's a lady wrote June 19th. She said, so they play too quiet. 22nd, we don't hear no songs from Liberia. So I got that post for a long time. That came about 2 days. I said, let me put something together. Then I wrote a Liberia song. I sent it to my producer, and he did it, and I want your studio to finish it up. So guys, inspiration by one because our challenge. That's why Liberia song came about, but it came out very good. Thank you, DJ. Nice one. Let's go. No pastor can do it. No people can do it. No choir can do it. But by the grace of God. If you're wrong, it's not from God. You cannot live this life on your own. And with it, before no. Only God can do it for you. No Bassa, no deacon, and no fireman. Only by the grace of God. No, no, no. Thank you so much. Put your hands together for Jesus tonight. Thank you.
That's what they look. They're the issue, the man same place. Your third song, they will come up here. So, yeah, you go performer. But we're live on LRTN. You can see them here, so watch the conversation. But we're live. We're about to serve dinner. And before I do that, I see a couple of, I would say, dignitaries from Grand Bassa County during my days. Superintendent Charles Williams, we all knew him. So his son is here, Mr. Joseph and Mrs. Williams. Please stand. Mr. Charles Williams' son. And we also have Dr. Dunn, Dr. Elwood Dunn. Dr. Dunn, you know, in Grand Bassa County, you must recognize your senior people, your big people, and you know, the politicians. I know most of you may know who I am. I'm the daughter of the late Senator Joseph Patrick Henry Finley. So dinner is about to start. You know, Bassa produced a lot of politicians, if you don't know. So that's how we do it. And I serve well. I will come table by table. If I don't call your table and you get up and go ahead, I will stop your table. So please be respectful of that. So the first table is the head table. And then this table and this table. And we go up for dinner. So it's a cash bar. We have soda on this on the right, and it's a cash bar. So if you want to drink spirit, wine, it's at the bar over there. You too.
You're gonna shadow. You're gonna come up.
왜 와병? 왜 와병?
Just stand one place, right? So
So you got problem, I said, I want to be over beer. I got a beer. Oh, I got to talk with you. What no more with you? Huh? They don't be talking with me. Come on, go ahead. Good, right? Mr. Reese. Mr. Reese? Mr. Reese? Mr. Reese? Cool, yeah.
Yes,
What's that? You can't say I was just waiting for that time. I said, you're going to say something.
How you doing there, brother?
How you doing?
I'm happy now I see you.
I haven't had one of the staff really.
Thank you, man, all right?
I will.
And I sure did. Oh, my God.
Watch yourself. Yeah. Mami, Figo.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a fast bar. Go to the bar, get you some wine. Baileys, Hennessy, soda on your right. We got a great show tonight. We got a queen contest. So, hope everyone will go deep in their pockets tonight to support our queen. We have another performer who will come on later on tonight. So we hope that I can remember to come on the phone and help out. It's all in good faith for Bassa High School. 100 years, a centennial. And I never thought I would see a school in Grand Bassa County today to say this school is turning 100 years old. Demonstration, you had the SDA, you had the Methodist school, you had the Catholic school, and all these other schools. Nobody thought that Bassa High School, or some of us didn't think we would live to see it today, to be 100 years old. So that speaks highly of our county, of our people. It shows the quality education that Bassa High School gave to from our high table to many people on these tables. You have the King brothers that came all the way from California with their wives, people from all over the United States. So this is a large and great celebration for Bassa High School tonight. So we hope you all enjoy dinner, and right after dinner, we will bring our keynote speaker up. Thank you.
Derek. Guess what's in our way? There's a frame up. There's a frame up. Well, I tell you that, we're not going to pass our association, so come up people here. You want to show them, you know? Yeah, my friend is star now. Yeah. I think in the program, yeah. No, I'm working. The program, they asked for to come to work. Oh, what's her name? You are? Okay. All right. I will talk to her and let you know. Now I wanted to bring I kind of program let her bring to. Then what we get now interviewing. Or I call you something you don't call me when you finish right. I finish right the morning. So I can just yeah. Okay, but you're watching the program, right? Huh? Yeah, but you're watching the program? I want you to watch the program and tell me what I'm doing. Look at the program, see what they get, audio, everything, and they call me by let me know. Okay, all right. Yeah. All right.
Hello. So if you're just coming in, ladies and gentlemen, please find a table or go directly to the dinner table and get you some food, please.
Yeah, there we go.
If you're just coming in.
Yeah, come back. I trying to do the woman's son, the woman name. Okay, let me go get my food quick.
when they have eaten. We had that great gumbo from Grand Bassa County. It was delicious. We had gumbo, soup, we had dry rice, fried fish. So we finish with our Bassa food. Then the quick food, yeah? All right. We're going to bring on our guest speaker. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen,
6 o'clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, to bring on our guest speaker for tonight, the gentleman that is going to introduce our guest speaker is none other than Mr. D. Augustus Yinkan. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Yinkan.
The guest speaker as a role is someone that's connected to me, who is Bassa, and who DNA. So she goes to me to me. It may be a female Martin is a distinguished figure, attitude, and woman of faith, whose life work in Christ. We're praying for you to service community empowerment, and humanitarian impact. A committed servant leader, she has built a career spanning Ministry of Education, environmental advocacy, global humanitarian work, always guided by her devotion to God and her passion for justice. The female holds a Master of Science degree in Interdisciplinary Studies from Long Island University and a Bachelor of Arts in Natural Science from Harvard University. She served as Southern Tier Regional Director for the Public Policy and Educational Fund of New York under the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority, NASRA, grant program, overseeing initiatives across 8 counties. Under her experience leadership, the region exceeded 2 years contractual goals within the first year and became New York State leading region for energy efficiency overreach from 2011 to 2016. Our innovative policy, strategies, partnership, and groundkeeping community engagement effort reach more than 600,000 residents, businesses, and non-profit structure to become retroactive, which contributed to the creation of countless jobs, expanding access to clean energy programs, establishing outreach practices later adopted by NASRA statewide. A respected civil leader, Euphemian has served on the NAACP Background Board, Citizen Action of New York Background Board, and has an active member of 1199 SEUI. Her leadership has consistently focused on advancing equality, opportunity, sustainable development for underdeserved communities. Equally devoted to her faith, Euphemia is a dedicated lay speaker within the United Methodist Church and made history as the first African American president of the Prominent Gold United Methodist Church. The organization in 135 years history. During her tenure, she led a significant humanitarian advocacy campaign that mobilized more than 2,000 petition signatures, resulting in successful advocacy, effective efforts that advance international action against sexual violence targeting women and children during the civil conflict in the Dominican Republic of the Congo. Born in Grand Bassa County, a Bassa girl, Euphemia remains deeply committed to the advancement of her homeland through mentorship, educational support, financial assistance, and spiritual assistance. She continues to invest in the lives of underprivileged children and community school. She is the founder of the Grand Bassa County Family Friends Reunion Group, the Praying Leader Ladies Group, and the Praying Ladies Group. The organization are dedicated to preserving cultural heritage, strengthening community bonds, and fostering faith center fellowship. A trailblazer, mentor, servant, leader, the female Martin embodies the power of faith in action. Her legacy is defined by a steadfast dedication to uplifting others, empowering communities, and inspiring future generations to lead with purpose compassion, and strength. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker is Ms. Nathaniel Martin.
Can we all please stand, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Let us welcome our guest speaker, Mistress Euphemia Martin. You see, when you have a daughter of Grand Bassa County to speak, this is what happens. The strength of a woman. Please be seated. So let us say it again. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Miss Euphemia Martin.
Thank you. Can you hear me all the way in the back? Distinguished leaders of the Grand Bassa High School Association USA, honor alumni, members of the Bassa family and friends reunion, family and friends, distinguished guests, and God. It is a profound honor to stand before you on this historical and joyous occasion with deep humility and thankfulness to God. I extend my sincere appreciation to the Bassa High School Association USA for inviting me to serve as a keynote speaker as we commemorate a milestone extraordinary significance, 100 years of Bassa High School. Today we gather not simply simply to celebrate the passage of time, but to honor a century of purpose, resilience, and transformation. A century of shaping minds, strengthening communities, and inspiring generations. A century of faith, perseverance, and the unshakable belief that education is one of the most powerful forces of change. This centennial theme, 100 years strong. Our journey, our legacy, and our responsibility. It is more than a banner. It is a declaration of identity. It is a reflection of where you have come from. A celebration of where you are right now, and a change of whom you must continue to be. The journey of Bassa High School began with a vision rooted in hope and determination. In 1926, the Institute transitioned from the United Methodist School into a government public school known as the High Self Academy, and later on became Bassa High School. What began as a modest dream has grown into a century-long story of transformation, one that has touched countless lives across Liberia and around the world. This journey is marked by resistance. For this moment, let's look at and remember the students who studied by lantern lights. Let's remember the parents over the decades who suffered so that children could learn. Remember, this is a public school, and most of the parents are not people of wealth, especially the Aboriginals. Let's remember the teachers who poured their hearts into shaping young minds. We remember the alumni who carried the spirit of Bassa High School into every corner of society. Your journey includes seasons of peace and seasons of conflict. The brutal war we cannot forget of the 80s and the 90s shocked the nation to its core, yet Bassa High School endured. It stood in times of instability. It survived in times of unrest. And today it rises again, revitalized, not only in its building, but in the hearts and aspirations of its students. 100 years later, we stand as witnesses to a journey defined by courage, unity, and the unwavering belief that education changes lives. The legacy of Bassa High School speaks loudly and proudly. It lives in every alumni who walk those halls. It lives in the doctors, educators, engineers, entrepreneurs, public servants, caregivers, innovators, and community builders who continue to make an impact lives locally and globally. But the legacy is not only in achievements, it is in character. It is in the discipline earned, the integrity carried, the unity upheld. It is in the service given. It is in the way alumni honor their roots and lift others as they rise. Oh yes, and we thank God. There are stories like that of a young boy named Morris Norway, whose life was shaped by the value instilled at Bassa High School. And this very year, 2026, he is graduating as one of my many prodigies. His journey, like others, remind us that school legacy is not measured only, school legacy is not only measured only in achievements, but in the lives transformed and the future redirected. To the students of today, I was told that this is live and it's going to be on maybe YouTube. So there could be some students awake in Liberia really watching this. So I decided to address them. So to the students of today, you are not simply attending a school. If you are listening, you are not simply attending a school, you are inheriting a legacy. When the fathers laid the foundation in 1926, they could not have imagined modern computer labs or full equipped nurses' office, indoor bathrooms. They couldn't imagine in 1926. And the improvement you see today. Yet, here you stand as recipient of a dream that began many years before you were born. And one day, students will look back at us right now, 2026, and see us. They will only imagine what were the dreams we had for them. The future students will look back on us and imagine. We, even now, when we were growing up, we had blackboards and chalk, white chalk. Our teachers used to write on the blackboard for us to learn in Liberia. Today, my grandchildren, they do not even know what a blackboard is. Just imagine 100 years from now. Your responsibility is to remember that a centennial, again, your responsibility is to remember that a centennial is more than a birthday. Okay? It is a bridge. It connects our past, strengthens our present, and challenges us to build a better future. With this milestone comes responsibility. We must continue to preserve what was given to us. We must strengthen through unity and hard work what remains. We must build what the next generation will need. Our responsibility is to ensure that Bassa High School continue to strive for the next 100 years. That means investing in its future through mentorship, resources, advocacy, and unwavering dedication. It means ensuring that the students walking through its hall today have the tools, opportunities, and encouragement they deserve. Our responsibility is also to reach each other, especially to the alumni in the United States. You are uniquely positioned to create networks, open doors, and build bridges that uplift your community both at home and abroad. Many of you are already doing this. And you will continue. The commitment will shape the next generation of the Bassa High School. Let it be a positive impact. When we unite our talents, our resources, and our passion, there is nothing we cannot achieve. A century is behind us. Yes, but a new century is ahead of us. As we celebrate 100 years of Bassa High School, let us do so with thankfulness for the past, pride in the present, and determination of the future. In this spirit, I, Euphemia Martin, along with my family, proudly donate this certified check of $5,000 towards the continued support and growth of this great institute. This is our contribution to the next chapter of Bassa High School story. Bassa High School is 100 years strong, not by accident, but by the grace of God, the strength of its community, and the enduring spirit that has carried it through every season. Your journey has shaped us. Your legacy defines us. Your responsibility calls us. May we rise to that calling with united courage and purpose. Congratulations on this remarkable centennial celebration. May the next year be ever more brighter. May God bless Bassa High School, the alumni, the association, present and future students. And I will do my ancestor no justice if I don't say this. Could you please repeat after me? Say this in our rich, wonderful dialect. Please repeat after me. It means we thank God. The last one is
Let's give it up again. Euphemia Watson. The strength of a woman. The strength of a great grandfather, Bassa. Let's give it up again, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all will take all the pictures with us later on, but you gotta do something. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today at our business meeting, we had an election for our secretary of the 501c3 organization, and we elected a secretary overwhelmingly, and he's none other than Mr. Albert Saab. Mr. Saab, so to ask our guest speaker to do us the favor of inducting Mr. Saab into office.
Albert Calvin Saab, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of to which I have been elected, that I will uphold and abide by the Constitution and bylaws the Bassa High School Association USA, that I will conduct myself with integrity, transparency, fairness, and respect. That I will work cooperatively with my fellow officers and members, and I will always endure to advance the mission of this association and the welfare of our beloved Bassa High School.
Thank you, Madam Guest Speaker, and welcome, Mr. Secretary. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before we bring on the President to come and state about the union, I told you we got another live performer. That didn't do well to June. So I'm putting the cup down. So ladies and gentlemen, Madam DJ, you see it's interesting. 100 years old, we have a female guest speaker from Grand Bassa County, and then we have a female DJ mother and daughter. Let's give it up for them. She will come, the daughter is coming in. I've been But ladies and gentlemen, we have another great artist all the way from LIB. He's none other than Mr. Peter D. Let's give it up for Peter D. I'm coming to wrap this up. Hey, you don't sit down now. Baby up.
How you doing? Good morning, So I was spending out one of them, but right now we're gonna do it for I'm so glad to be here, to be part of my Bassa people. I've wanted to county right down the street from Christian High School, and I really enjoyed it. The last night it was a good time. You're here, everybody looking beautiful, you know what I mean? I'm loving all the outfits, so you guys give yourself a big round of applause right now. Okay, DJ, that's where it comes in. That's where we're going to go. Y'all ready? Yeah. When I say Peter, you say G. Peter. G. Peter. G. Let it cry. Let it cry. Let it cry. I want to say a big congratulations to my big brother from Johnston City. And you know, he's been one of the advisors to me in my music career. You know, always trying to lead me on, always trying to tell me good things, positive things. I want to say thank you, bro. Thank you very much. All right, DJ, go ahead. Let's go ahead and look at let's see. Listen. I'm pulling up from the island. Anytime I'm on your bed, I'm loving the way you move. The way that you are queen. Want to be my queen. Okay. The way that you are queen. Y'all ready? Listen. Your eyes on me, somebody calling me. All of the eyes on you, have your eyes on me. The eyes is all my soul, your heart belongs to me. Now you are loving your side, I want you belong to me. I'm running, I'm digging up my faith. Your whole heart is high and perfect. I give you my heart and soul, while you just be with me, only me. Now people like to fool, but me, I left already. And when you tell me boy, you're better next to me. I'm loving the way you move, yeah. Baby, just be my queen. Won't you be my queen? I say my queen, just be my queen. Yeah, queen. Before you let me, baby. I will not listen to this say. Wow, this is so much. I will put my ear protected. Oh, loving you. That is all I wanna do. Wanna hold, wanna know it's only you I'm wanting. Say, my people have to follow me, I left already. Hey, if only time I'm on your better next to me. I'm loving the way you move, Will you be my queen? Won't you be my queen? Will you just be my queen? Won't you? Hey, queen. Will you just be my? Won't you be my queen? Say. I said, will you just be my queen? I said, won't you be my queen? Yeah, queen. I said, won't you just be my queen? Yeah, queen. Say, won't you be my queen? Listen, I feel like my music is towards a lot of women because I have a lot of sisters and I have a lot of respect for women and I feel like all women are queen in the world. So all the queens in the world, I want to see you give them a big hand because behind every successful and strong man is a what? No, she got answer to you, not woman. Behind every successful man is a what?
There you go. And speaking of queens, the queens have to come from princesses, right? So all our daughters, man, we have to protect them, right? And I did this song when it was a really tough in Liberia when girls was going through a lot of times where people were raping and there was a lot of things going on and people didn't like it. So I took my time to write this song. This song is called Bao. In Bassa, Bao means what? No. And Bao means no. So when no means no, when it gets it, no, you want to do it. No. Exactly. DJ, please drop it on the please. You know what I know? That's it. Now I'm going to sing it. Come on, Bao. Come on, Bao. Sama, yeah. Bao. Now what's in me, I'm forcing it to move and fall. Yeah, I want. Listen, what I'm easy. Come here, there's someone sitting up and you be that leader. You didn't do it for another time, I would do it. You don't know what I'm saying. Say you be that leader. You're supposed to be tricky now, I don't want to let queen. You know they have pressure to a heart to make a shame. All the baba thing and now you do it, always see. Always see. All the secret things you do will come to light. Treat the girl like this, you be treated, oh brother. And when she say yeah, you can do your thing. But when she say no, please just leave her alone when she said oh. So I really want to appreciate you guys. Listen, this is going to be a celebration tonight. And I know, I have a lot of different songs, but I wanted to do songs that relate to my Bassa people that will be speaking Bassa so we can enjoy ourselves tonight. But I'm not gonna, I'll come back and we'll do another one, okay? I want you guys to put a big hands together for yourself and for the Bassa. 100th anniversary is not small to you. Yeah, let's give it a little louder. Let's give it a little louder. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter G. Thank you. No, sir, 100 years. Look, the president already has the podium. Wants us to Mr. President, I got the mic. Oh, he's the president. But 100 years, I told you earlier, we have one superintendent's son here. And we have another superintendent, the late Levi Johnson, his daughter, Ruby. Please stand. Our superintendent daughter, Ruby Johnson. Let us welcome Ruby and her husband. So ladies and gentlemen, we want to bring on our president to give us the State of the Union of Bassa High School. DJ Hidden. Let's go to
Madam Guest Speaker, the Chairman of the Board and the Executive Committee of the Bassa High School Association, family, well-wishers, and friends, and all protocol
observe. But before I proceed, I would like us to all stand and honor for a brief, very brief moment some of our alumni that have predeceased us. So let's bow our head just for a minute. Thank you. You can be seated. "100 years strong, our journey, our legacy, our responsibility." Madam Speaker, I was duly impressed by your eloquence and your research in the history of our dear alma mater. We honor the journey that brought us here. We preserve that legacy entrusted to us and accept the responsibility for building a Bassa High School that will endure the next 100 years. I want to say that I have been very honored to lead this association for almost 10 years. And we have done it not by myself, but by having the men, a lot of the men and women in this room, and their commitment to making Bassa High School a better place. Today, at our meeting, I did present the state of our association and Bassa High School. But before I proceed, I would like to introduce you to my wife. Mrs. King, could you please stand? And her sister, then could you also stand and introduce yourself so they get to know who you are. And the reason why, you can sit down, sweetheart. The reason why, and I was very fortunate, let me say this, to have married my wife. Because she has a history tied to Bassa High School that we all do not know. Her great-grandfather, J.T. Durrell, was the vice principal of Bassa High School. I also want to honor those whose visionary leadership brought us to where we are today. A few have gone on to the great beyond, but I also want to recognize Mr. Tommy Logan. If you're in the house, please stand. Mr. Tommy Logan. Mr. Paulette King. Is there anyone else I'm missing here? But these two were part of the vision in Minnesota 24 years ago of bringing together a Bassa High School Association that we are so proud to be a part of. And words are not sufficient to be able to thank you all for what you have done for our association and for that vision. And so we owe that respect to you for doing that. We want to thank you so much. Madam Speaker, we want to say that the money you've given us is going to go a long way. Since the inception of the Civil War, we are taking on the responsibility of making Bassa High School what it is today. We have invested thousands of dollars to bring Bassa High School to what it is. And we continue to do our best to make Bassa High School a stellar institution in the Republic of Liberia. And so your gifts, thank you for that, is going to go a long way to restoring that. We talked about a major project that we're going to undertake this year, full course, to renovate our school, the entire school, from the foundation to the roof, and do our best to modernize it and prepare Bassa High School for the next 100 years. I also want to thank my Vice President and members and the team for putting together such an elaborate convention. We was in Philadelphia. Let's give them a hand of applause. We was in Philadelphia last year and we had a fantastic time, and I never thought we was going to do that. But you step up to the plate, Mr. Vice President and Chair of the convention, to be able to make this happen. I want to thank all of our alumni and friends from far and near, including my cousins from California who flew from there to come to this, and their spouse, who came to be part of this Nova celebration. Again, I want to thank everyone. I don't want to continue to talk, because I want you to also be able to enjoy yourselves. There's quite a few other things here that we have to do. I want us to come and dance because this is our 100-year anniversary. And so we want to be able to do that. And so I want to thank everyone, and thank my leadership team again, and the board, and everyone that have made this evening what it is. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Sam and Mr. Vice President. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have our Queen Contest. And I would like to call on Ms. Lucinda Nangbe and Diana Harmon. Where is Diana? So at this point, I will leave you all for a second, turn it over to these two ladies, and then I'll be back. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Diana Harmon, as my cousin said, and I will be leading our fundraiser tonight. So this fundraiser is a little different than the one we had previously. This will be by birth months. So we have one queen representing January to July, and our second queen representing July to December. So we have two beautiful queens, none of which attended Bassa High School or have roots. The father of one of the queens graduated. The next queen, her father went through there, her sisters went through there. So I just want you to be aware, this is a fundraiser. It is not a competition, it's a fundraiser. So we need your support, as usual. And as I always say, I have a goal. And my goal is to beat my last goal. And if I don't beat that goal, I'm done. So just keep that in mind. If you want to see me here next year, I got to beat my goal. My goal last year was what? $20,000 in fundraising. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are going to ask Mr. Taylor to please go and escort in our first queen, Ms. Fatu Pippins Flesher. So DJ, please give us something good. And she is going to be escorted by her daddy. So DJ, let's go. So, we are going to just move on because, again, like the president said, we need time to So we are going to have our queen seated. Don't forget, January to July,
Huh? Switch, yeah, what I'm trying to do, yeah. But it's here, anything,
Alright? So without further ado, here is everywhere beautiful. Right here, we're ready to go. First round is now starting. Music, DJ. Round one, we got only 3 minutes for each round. 3 minutes for each round, guys.
Where's the Vigo? You know, what's that? Huh? Let's go. Let's go. No matter what. Where's the Vigo? I got no money. Ma io ho menina? Ma vuoi che io ti ma capitale per che io sono yeah, put it on the screen right now. That's it right there.
Okay. Should I read it to them too or just get in this bar?
Oh, you're going to carry it right there. So, those of you that are outside watching on LRTN, on LRTN. LRTN.
Okay.
And you know, look on the screen, you see the number that you can send your number to tell us we queen. You send it to what are you okay?
LRT number?
LRTN.
stay on there. I want to queue up this one so you want to get anyway. And you want to come and come to the group. You can sit it on down.
Brazil right there. Thank you so much. We'll take any donation. Round two, round two, round two. Come on. Round two, hey.